Okay.
200, you could have seen you had resistance, resistance, resistance. This candlestick came, touched the line up here, and it
Uh-huh.
rejected, and it went for the sales. So clearly, this is just data that the banks are leaving on the chart that they cannot erase, that we have to look for because we could go ahead and hop in on those sales that the banks are taking.
Okay.
So let's say we have this data and we seen price got super close right here and shot all the way down.
Yeah.
So what this will be a trade. You will have a trade right here. You'll have this trade. And okay, you want to know where you're gonna be selling, right?
Right.
All right, so let's get rid of this line down here. You're gonna look for your if you're selling at your roof, you want to take your profit at the floor because at the floor it could just bounce back up, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So you always want to take your profit. If you're selling, you sell at the roof. If you're buying, you buy at the bottom and sell at your roof.
Okay.
So here, this is exactly what I would did. I would have looked. I would have looked here. I would have seen I got rejection, rejection, rejection. Price came above and is rejecting downwards now. So I put a line right here. And all I'm gonna do is double click and I'm gonna round it up to my nearest whole number, which is 900. So this would have been my take profit.
Okay.
Because clearly that's my roof, that's my resistance and my support. Price reacted here too. Let me see. On the 4 hour candlestick, you can see that price never closed above this price level at all.
Uh-huh.
But when you drop down to the lower candle frames, you drop down to the 1 hour, 30 minutes. Price could be more manipulated in between.
Right.
So that's just how they trick you on the direction that the market is gonna go. People think that, look, I caught this trade right here. I knew that we're in an area that the market could reverse on me at any single time because I know that we got strong resistance right here. And if price did break above that level, I know that over here at 200, we got a roof. So it directly correlates with what's happening over here.
Okay.
Price price has a roof right here. This is it created a resistance. So all over here, all it's doing is playing at the same price. But if price broke from here, here, and price broke above this candlestick right here,
Uh-huh.
broke above all these previous structures. This one right here broke above here, here, and here. So that's just giving me a sign that the market is flipping bullish and that I'm gonna be looking for buys. So if I know I have my roof here at this level
And
price
when you
level,
say they broke, even the wick, considering the wick is breaking through,
no,
no,
no.
just when it closes, when it closes.
Yep,
Okay.
just whenever it closes because all this candle wick is showing me is what price was at within the 30 minutes. It was showing me that price was up here at one point, but it closed right here.
Okay. Okay. I
So it
get you.
doesn't have to be, it's not the candle wicks. You want to pay attention to the actual market structure because at the end of those 30 minutes, the banks are going to put that candlestick where they want it to be. You know, if they need it above the structure here, they're going to place it right there to break the structure. And then they're going to come. This is all they did. So on the 1 hour, yeah, price at 200. Price comes here, rejection, rejection, rejection. That's data letting me know that's my floor. So when I
Uh-huh.
seen this candlestick come down here and close above here, that's whenever I took my entry right here at price level
Okay.
200.
Okay. Okay.
And then it went up 18 pips, which still is a lot of money, you know?
Right.
But I knew that this place right here was an area in the market that the market could reverse any single
So that
time.
top one that closed 18 pips, like how would you know where the take profit is on that one?
Okay, so this was my take profit over here. I would come look over here. I
Uh-huh.
have, I look at previous data in the past.
Right.
So I just look to my left and I'll be like, okay, right here at this price, I have a floor, and I have my roof right here. Roof.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you could see that all right here is a clear path that I potentially have to space that I have to move, you know?
Right.
So technically that would be my take profit because it's the same thing as over here. Right here, you have your floor. You remember everything we do is at a whole number.
Right.
This one at 700. This one is a whole number up here also. This one is 900. Everything is at a whole number. And you can see how the banks play at these whole numbers.
Right.
Boom, to the T, it touches and it does not pass this whole number unless they wanted to. Like right here, this candlestick closed right below. Then the next one came retested before it shot down for the sales. Break, retest for the sales.
Okay. But if it would have closed on top, then it would have been making buys, right? I'm assuming.
No,
No.
no. Let me tell you why. All right, so this is just a big indicator that, okay, it broke structure. This
Uh-huh.
is your support. So this is where you would be selling at. That's your roof. But what
Okay.
the market could easily go and do is this. You drop down to the 15-minute time frame.
Uh-huh.
You see how it came down here, and then broke structure to the upside.
Yeah.
That's why they say don't sit on the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart
Okay.
because that's on the smaller time frames is where the banks could manipulate you the most and they could trick you. They could make you easily think, oh, well, the market just shifted bearish. Bullish that we're gonna be looking for buys now, and it makes everybody in the whole world buy right here.
Okay.
It makes everybody in
Yeah.
the world buy right there. But that's where you're gonna be selling. So that all this is right here, all that was right there is liquidity.
So
Because
30 minutes is about the lowest or the best lowest.
yes,
Okay.
that's all you need to be on. Once you get more advanced, you could go ahead and look at the 15 minutes and the 5 just to look for information. Not even information. I don't even gain any information off the 5 because it's not valuable.